shift gears to football and Bundesliga, precisely where Bayern Munich were held to a 1-1 draw at home at the Allianz Arena by defending champions Bayer Leverkusen. Shitera, that was a giant fight, head-to-head, so to speak. Leverkusen won the Bundesliga unbeaten, and of course Bayern Munich want to reclaim that title. How do you foresee?
Bayern Munich have started on a high because they have won their matches back-to-back with very high score lines. As we engaged Charo last week, he said that the league will be decided by whoever wins. But I think that has been postponed because there was no outright winner in that match. It was a 1-1 draw. So it explains how that league is now coming up. It's heating up. That Bayern Munich are not the outright winners as it is in Kenya for Gor Mahia. So I think the Bundesliga is showing us the other side of the EPL, that it's not a league that is decided already even before it starts. And I'm so worried that the traditional rivals, Borussia Dortmund, are not putting up some good fight in this, but again, that result shows you that indeed this league cannot be decided by just looking at it that way.
Brent, I don't know whether you are a fan of German football. We used to call it football made in Germany.
Football Mundial.
Die Mannschaft, probably. Which team do you support there? If I told you.
Oh, Bayern.
Bayern.
Yeah.
By default.
By default. Why does everybody aggravate towards Bayern, and also in terms of talent?
No, but you see, I think mine is purely informed. But when I started watching Bundesliga, I mean, Bayern has been dominating. So it's only everyone wants to associate with a winner.
Success.
But it's good. It's good to see that this is being challenged. It's good to see that we are not seeing the dominance continues. It brings in the aspect of proper competition, and it makes you like it's what made EPL look attractive initially was there was no team that would dominate continuously. So, but not to take away anything from Bayern, their squad depth is also there, because it is important that we see, yes, when they did sign the England captain, what is his name?
Hurricane.
Yes, Hurricane got an injury, but they had Müller. I mean, class for class, they have options.
They have
so
Musiala.
yeah, so it's not like you'd say that they depend on one particular player, which you look at EPL. Should anything happen to Haaland, we know Manchester City they would struggle a bit.
It already happened to Rodrigo when they are struggling.
Yeah, so it is. We're seeing a league that is organized in such a way that they have options. There is continuity. They're able to meet, and that's why they'll even shine in the Champions League because they have these options. Yeah.
Okay, Zita, before we hear from Amani.
When Company was being picked as the Bayern Munich coach, everyone says that wamejipiga kitanzi kabla ligi ianze. But now you can see what he's doing, scoring 7 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals, 14 goals, like with the players that he changed the squad actually from scratch. And he's doing very well. Ten Hag has been changing squad for the past 4 years, but nothing to show. But now you can see what... I'm just saying, when you're being given a big team to manage, you have only maybe 3 or 4 games to start producing results, and that is what we can see companies doing after.
In Deutschland, probably, Bruce. Many football fans, I know they support teams based on the Stadt, wherever one is coming from, but looking at the Bundesliga at large, how do you see the title race going this time around? Because the season before, Dortmund actually challenged Bayern up to the final day. And actually it was a thriller because at one point Dortmund have it, at one point they concede Bayern, and finally, of course, they blew it up. How do you think it could go this time around? Though it's still quite early.
It's still quite early. Msimu huu nadhani Bayern Munich na Bayer Leverkusen, hizi timu mbili ndio tutazitazama kwa karibu sana, kwa sababu kwanza mechi iliyochezwa mwishoni mwa wiki ilikuwa ni kama mtihani wa kwanza kwa timu zote mbili, Bayern na Leverkusen. Na Bayern kwa kweli matokeo hayo hayaoneshi hali halisi ya mchezo, kwa sababu wangeshinda mechi hiyo ni Leverkusen ilinusurika tu, lakini inaonyesha pia kwamba ukitaka kuwa bingwa lazima upambane kwenye vyovyote vile kupata pointi angalau moja, na huenda ikawa pointi muhimu sana. Nadhani msimu huu tutaona kivumbi kabisa kati ya timu hizi mbili, lakini kuna Leipzig na Dortmund ambazo hatuwezi kuziweka pembeni sana. Stuttgart nadhani itapata tatizo kwa sababu wanacheza katika ligi mabingwa Ulaya na kikosi chao sio imara sana, hasa baada ya kupoteza baadhi ya wachezaji akiwemo Serhou Guirassy ambaye alifungia Dortmund mwishoni mwa wiki mabao mawili, mabao yake ya kwanza katika uzi wa njano na nyeusi.
Okay. Now let's